Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 1 from classes JAC 1105E. We'll be presenting to you about our research on Audit Oversight Board.
Assalamualaikum. My name is NURFARHANA binti Muhammad Farid and my matrix number is 2022482878. We're going to start our presentation with introduction first. On 1st April 2010, Malaysia established an Audit Oversight Board, or also known as AOB, under Part 3 Roman A of the Securities Commission Malaysia Act 1993 SCMA. AOB is to promote and develop an effective audit oversight framework. The purpose of AOB is to provide assurance and increase public trust in certified financial information. Next is the roles of AOB. It is to regulate auditors of public interest entities, or also known as PIE, and schedule funds for behalf of the Securities Commission. AOB has control over anybody who prepares reports about PIE financial information and scheduling funds in connection with capital market operation. AOB also carry out their core function, which is registration, inspection, and enforcement. Now, I will explain deeper about the registration, inspection, and enforcement. The AOB is liable for the registration of auditors of PIE and scheduled funds. It also recognizes foreign auditors who audit the financial statement of foreign corporation listed on Bursa Malaysia. In addition, the AOB also conducts inspection and monitoring programs on auditors to assess the auditor's degree of compliance with auditing and ethical standards applicable in Malaysia. Lastly, the AOB initiates enforcement proceedings and imposes appropriate sanction for non-compliance with auditing or ethical standards, regulation, and securities laws.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is SITI HAIRUNNIESA binti HASZRI SHAM. My matrix number 2022819942. Explanation and arguments. The responsibility of audit will be failed if one of them does not meet the requirements. There are few potential consequences that the auditor did not perform the responsibility, especially challenging environment. According AOB Annual Inspection Report 2021, the auditor should increase their alertness risk from the unpredictable business environments. It will be focused about fraud risks related to party transaction and override that controlled by the management. Based on the article said, the auditor will be failed on their duties so that the AOB will be take the action in particularly exam-related party transaction. These transactions are not bad for necessarily, but they need more concern about the risks. Therefore, the Public Accounting Oversight Board PCAOB state the statement that the auditor should be follow the audit standards. Explanation and arguments. Next argument. The auditor advised to stay vigilant regarding the elevated risk, especially material misstatement. The auditor negligence with the risk when they did a report. That is the reason they did not perform it professionally. The audit risk gets high. According to AOB, the audit should be performed diligently using the standard. If they are performed in the reasonable assurance, the auditor can make a decision to reduce the audit risk. Next, is it true that AOB that gave a positive impact on quality responsibility? The answer is yes. The establishment of AOB have the external auditor that can help to monitor and review that conduct to evaluate audit firms with the quality control standards. The auditor should ensure that engagement partners have a good understanding of content in audit firms' annual report. Furthermore, the external can help to assess the risk of material misstatements in financial report using their knowledge of process and applicable risks. Besides, the external auditor have responsibility to smooth flow of the audit in terms of planning, education, and reporting. Lastly, they are responsible to investigate correspondence with regulators.
My name is NADHIRAH binti KAMSANI and my student ID number is 2022485914. As for the analysis and evaluations, according to a survey of auditors, most of them thought that the AOB regulatory authority will enhance audit quality. The establishment of AOB suggested a moderately good influence on audit quality. However, the reduction was not statistically significant. AOB registrants must follow auditing requirements to maintain compliance. According to an article by Fong and Mustafa, face-to-face interview with external auditors revealed that AOB oversight have increased awareness and impact auditors' job scope. External auditors, especially from the Big Four firm, acknowledge that AOB's monitoring motivates them to maintain higher quality standards, as failure to comply with the international standard on quality control, which is ISQC, or ethical codes can lead to sanctions. There is also an increase in auditors' workload and documentation following the establishment of Audit Oversight Board, reported by Mustafa and Kong. As auditors invested more time and effort into their works, audit fees charged to clients also increased. AOB's establishment significantly affected audit partners' workload. Observe a reduction in multiple client engagement per signing partners, enabling engagement partners to dedicate more time to individual audits, ultimately improving audit quality and oversight. Despite these challenges, AOB's establishment has enhanced audit quality overall.
My name is Adzreen Darwina binti Muhammad BAHYAR and my student ID is 2022863662. Let's move to the conclusion part. Since the audit quality was in crucial situation to gain public trust back then, with the such cases like Enron, the establishment of Audit Oversight Board then took actions to tighten the rules and qualifications to become an auditor. Audit Oversight Board plays a very important role in the field of audit to ensure that they adhere to regulations, standards, and laws. Despite that, there are also challenges like resource limitations in audit firms and increasing workload due to the adjustments in Audit Oversight Board regulatory requirements. Therefore, we suggest that Audit Oversight Board have to update and adjust their standards regularly following their current challenges such as negligence and resource limit problems. Last but not least, this is the list of our reference for our research. Thank you.